on. You guys have not had a whole lot of success against Georgia your last time facing them. How exciting is it to be over there knowing that everything's on the line?
Really, it's just very exciting to come back and be able to play for another week. And, having the current streak that we're on, it just maybe a little pressure, to just try to keep getting better every week. But really, it comes down to we trying to just take it one game at a time and just keep winning.
Is it fun being in this position again, where there's so much riding on each game?
It really is. It's been a while ago, but from my freshman year, it just, it really seems like a great comparison. And just glad to be back in this stage.
Coach Malzahn said that this year you become a different player. What did you have to do to kind of become this player that you've been now this season for Auburn?
Really, I just think more of a mental mindset and just trying to get better at all the little things that the coaches say and just little things that you see wrong with yourself. Just being able to take coaching better and just really just being better at your fundamentals.
What were your impressions of when Derek Brown lined up the defensive end the other day?
Kind of reminded me of, I think that was my sophomore year, but that's good, like knowing that you can have a freshman and, he played a couple of games, but now he switches his position to the end in like a week, and he still go out and have great production. It really just says a lot about him as a player.
Did he practice a lot there last week?
Say it again?
Did he practice a lot there last week?
He still did both, but yeah, he did some at the end.
Did you give him any tips? Because you've had to play defenseman a few times.
Really the main tip is just to focus and take coaching. Because at the end of the day, you just got to focus, learn your plays, and then go out and try to execute.
Montravius, could you just talk about the atmosphere that Coach Steele and the other guys have created on defense this year? How it's different from in the past, or if it's different?
Well, really, I think the main difference is just how Coach Steele runs his defense, which is we want to be simple. We want everybody to know their assignment. So when it comes that time to play, it's easy to go out there and execute. Everybody just know their couple of assignments that they have and go out and, do what you've been taught.
Has it been more fun this year? This is the best defense Auburn's had in a while.
It really has been, just being known, seeing all the publicity about Auburn defense. It really exciting, to be a defense player, and now you're hearing about defense, and you've been here for a couple of years, and it's never really, been nothing big about the defense. So, as a senior, that's really exciting.
Has it been a little bit different, maybe a little bit more difficult these last two games, considering how these offenses have attacked you guys with quick passes? So it's they've tried to eliminate the pass rush. Has that been a little frustrating?
It really has, but at the end of the day, that just means we know it's getting, a little deeper in the season. So, most guys might, slow down a little bit. So that just means we got to find a way to speed up and help our DBs and linebackers out a little bit more.
So motivating, you just kind of mentioned it, but motivating more, and plus, as you were mentioning earlier, there's a lot of Georgia guys on that line, on that defense.
Right, so yeah, it really just motivates us to get better, because we know in the league sometimes teams copycat. So if a lot of teams lately been doing quick pass, that just means we got to go out there and get better at using our hands, because you can get a batted ball at any time.
Maurice Swain been bragging a lot about his batted ball against Vanderbilt. That's what Coach Steele was saying.
He said a little bit about it, but I ain't really heard too much about it.
There are so many players from Georgia throughout the roster, but a whole lot on the defensive line too. What's in the water that Georgia makes so many good linemen? A, and B, what do you have you guys talked much this week about going back and playing in Georgia?
Well, so far we really hadn't talked about it yet. I'm guessing that would be today. This is like our first practice. Being back from last week. But I'm guessing everybody has a different mentality. So everybody gonna bring what they have to bring to the table.
One big challenge with Chubb and Sonny Michelle, just having faced some guys like that before, how prepared do you think the defense is to face that kind of downhill running game that you'll see Saturday?
Well, I feel like, we kind of got a head start yesterday. Guys came in and out, just watching film, getting ready for the week. So I feel like, we're going to go in today and tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to get our plays together, get our game plan right, and when it's time for Saturday, try to go out and execute.
You've been playing with Rudy Ford since you've been here. Have you seen him improve as a player?
I really have, and not only just a player, as a person, because usually, he's kind of a quiet guy. Of course he had tragedies, but still with that, he's been able to open himself up as a player so people can get to know who he really is. And on the field, it's just really whatever you need, I think he can bring it to the table. And one thing that I look for, if anybody ever do break out, I'm gonna tell the truth, I look for Rudy to go catch him, and that's just, but, God bless him with that speed ability, so, who much is given, much is received.
When even
There's so
before,
many big, fun personalities on the defense. Do you think that's helped you guys be better on the field this year?
Could you say it again?
There's so many big, fun personalities on the defensive side of the ball. Has that helped you guys be better on the field this year?
I really feel like it do, just because, like, at any time of the game or practice, like, everything is not always supposed to be serious, and everything is not always supposed to be a game. So really it's just at a certain time knowing when to bring your personality out to, help the team out. And really I feel like everybody's personality just fits together and it helps us out.
even before the season started, your head coach is labeling this one of the best defensive lines in the country, and one of the best he's ever been around. How did you guys react to those kind of accolades, and how do you think you've lived up to that?
Well, really, we always seen ourselves as being different and what we could be, but at the end of the day, talking to the coaches is just like you have to go out and prove it. And to answer your other question, we won't know that answer till at the end of the season.
Along with Coach Steele and Gus today talked about Trey and Deshaun as the quarterbacks of the defense. What's it mean for you guys when those guys are back in the line like they'll be on Saturday?
I mean, it means a lot. Trey being, out last week, and then Deshaun, getting ejected. But really, with those guys going out, like if anybody go out, I really think as a defense, it brings everybody together and make you want to play for those guys, So I still think you give a positive vibe and everybody try to get better, but having them in there, quarterback in the defense, that helps more just because, some guys hadn't been playing as much, so they might forget some, But with them being in, the whole season, most likely, they'll say the right things and know how to adjust off of anything.
Mont, do you
Couple
think,
more.
Do you think this game will mean anything more to Trey just because he played there for one season, has a couple of guys that's not being good at?
I mean, probably so. Him playing there, him being from Georgia, I'm sure it would. But at the end of the day, we're gonna go out and practice, and he gonna get better at what he got to get better at this week, and we're gonna look at their game plan and try to do what we have to do to stop him.
Mom, what's going to be the key for you guys to go over there and have a really good game on defense?
Well, right now, from knowing what I know, they like to run the ball. So really, I think that comes down to the front seven, to be able to start the run.